Every parent believes in the unlimited potential of their children. Challenged children may have different goals, but all children want to fit in. Kayla Biggiotti has the goals of a challenged child. Bob Biggiotti was her dad.
We started the Run for Bob in October of 2005. It was 8 weeks after my husband Bob, at the age of 42, died suddenly of a heart attack. One of the passions that he shared with Kayla was running 5Ks, so we thought it was appropriate to have a 5K. Our goals from the beginning were to be able to provide funding and services for inclusion within the community.
The Integration Initiative provides a place where children of all abilities can participate in programs and activities with their typically developing peers.
It's really just a natural partnering of a lot of the peers that our kids with special needs would want to be walking alongside. And it's just really the best way for me to put it is natural partnering, where kids like Kayla who aren't able to speak, for kids to see that Kayla wants to be a part of their world just as much as they would like to be a part of their world, but learning more through Best Buddies about what disabilities are all about.
This year we were very honored to have Dick and Rick Hoyt participate in the Run for Bob. This was probably one of the biggest highlights that we've had. Bob idolized the Hoyts, and I know that day that he was probably very proud that his brother was pushing Kayla on the 5K course at Putnam Investments, and the Hoyts were there too.
They were able to make it for this race. It makes it special. They were his and Chris's and his brother Rick's inspiration to get into running with Kayla in the wheelchair.
In the community of endurance athletes, Dick and Rick Hoyt are icons. Dick Hoyt is also a champion for integration.
When Rick and I first started competing in sports, there was no inclusion. We tried to get into some races, and nobody would come near us, nobody would talk to us, and nobody wanted us in the races. And finally, the overall race director said that we could run. This was a 10K race out in Springfield, Massachusetts. And there was 300 runners in this race, and Rick and I finished 150th out of the 300 runners.
Through generous donations and corporate matching, the Run for Bob has raised $50,000 in 4 years. In the true spirit of integration, these funds are used to help all children.
The funds raised through the Run for Bob are used for two separate pieces. They're used to supplement Best Buddies programming, as well as scholarship assistance for folks who otherwise could not afford it.
They have an integration initiative that is combining Best Buddies and the Y to provide community opportunities for inclusion for any child with a disability, without a disability.
So really what it's enabled us to do is multiply the amount of offerings for the kids involved in Best Buddies outside of what they're currently doing at school.
It's good for children of all abilities to interact and grow up together. Everyone has a unique gift to share.
It makes the kids feel that they are no different than the other kids. And I think it's important for the kids that are mentoring our children to realize how important it is for them to make them feel included.
Rick has been mainstream and included all of his life. I feel back then, in those days, the doctors really didn't know what to do. But we thought just the opposite. We thought we'd bring Rick home and take it day by day and see how he progressed, you know. And this is what we have done. And now today, he's 46 years old. He still can't talk, can't use his arms, he can't use his legs, but he graduated from public high school. He's graduated from Boston University. He lives all by himself in his own apartment.
The Integration Initiative provides hope that no door will ever close on a challenged child. That's why we run for Bob.